that Geek Fam had released their roster. So this
Right.
is mainly like
Model. But Moon is the one struggling a bit more on this Ember.
yeah, that's still a better time for Abed. I mean, he's not necessarily
lane.
looking for the farm, although.
Forev, he goes down, 23 Savage, able to get the kill with Whitemon. DJ trying to get some more harass out onto Whitemon, but Savage might try and turn around now. DJ gotta be careful, he might get bashed. Savage, can he get lucky? No. DJ gonna be able to hold the lane, goes for an Icarus dive with that DD, does get Whitemon, but does go down to the tier 1 tower. I suppose in some way that is worth.
Yeah, it's good levels here for Fnatic, not just for Forev.
Mid lane, Moon, he's just about to hit level 6, but it looks like he might just drop. He's going to try and make a run for it, but Jabs and Abed should have the control. Still bottling up, Moon. One more hit would do it, but no, he bottles up again. There's that Scatter Blast, but the raindrops blocking out so much damage, and now he gets the level 6. And he'll be fine. Meanwhile, top lane, Cuckoo, looks like he will go down to Raven.
Ooh, yeah, quite paying off for Abed. So, gonna be a missed opportunity. The cooldown for Kisses is a bit long. It's gonna be a minute until they can get that play going once more, although down bot.
Yeah, Jabs, nice rotation once again. Gets the toss up onto Forev, and 23 Savage will happily take the kill for him.
We need to see what's next, so he's active, but flump up here.
And Forev, he's got that arena up and he will commit it for the Ogre. But here come those Kisses once again. They'll be forced to pop the egg, but Forev is taking way too much damage and is going to die. The egg does pop, however. They'll go back onto Jabs. Moon and Remnant in, but now Cuckoo with the Stampede rushing onto that Ember Spirit. They really want his life and they will be able to get it back onto Zephyr. Zephyr also going to go down to 23 Savage, and now DJ trying to Sunray away, but it is going to be no good. They surround, and Savage will be able to get a double kill on the Void.
Oh man, and that was a take this much more unsafe farm in lane, although they catch Savage.
They want Savage, they'll swap him in. He has time walk, but he needs time. He'll get it off, and he'll make a run for it, but another swap in. Savage won't have it in time now, and will drop. And that's actually a mega kill streak going to Raven. No idea.
No, Zephyr, he Wave of Terror into the ward spot instead of the pit.
Yes, gobble up, perfect from Abed into the avalanche toss. Oh, that is just very upsetting for Zephyr. But a beautiful play out from Abed and Jabs, and now they're going for more, but there's nobody in that tree line.
He had to preemptively TP. They were fortunate that the Chrono wasn't up, because Raven was right in front of low.
Getting caught, Savage gonna jump straight in, and look at the damage Savage is pumping out right now. He has that MKB, but a nice spear into the arena. Forev still alive, Moon's gonna come in, and they do get the Aegis. Forev now just trying to walk away, as they are gonna burst down Cuckoo, but there goes Raven. Cuckoo actually getting the kill onto Raven, but now Whitemon will drop on the Ogre. Savage still moving forward, has the Chrono. They drop Moon, and there's your Chrono coming out now. He just wants the easy kill onto DJ. And Among Us, it looked bad for a moment, but they still win out the team fight.
Yeah, it came at the cost of that Aegis, so for Raven. And with the farm he has, again, not amazing, but it's enough to get that work done. Still, smoke playing out from Among Us.
He was just 400 gold off that Eye of Scarred. He just doesn't bother going for it yet. Moon, Avalanche Toss going to be there in time, and he's trying to Remnant. He does get out in time. Forev, he's got a 4-man arena. Can they get the damage out? There's your egg being used. Raven, he does kill off Jabs. Zephyr does go down as well, but they can't kill the egg. The magnetic field was going to save it, but now Cuckoo with the Stampede going to rush in, and they do get Forev. So a 2 for 1. Among Us with all this Void damage. Gobble up. Cuckoo gonna go on to DJ. Abed on point again, and that might just be DJ dead. They perma-stun him up, and he gets a shotgun blast to the face. And with that Aegis now, might be time to go high ground. They'll get the Tempest double. The best Fnatic can do is they'll split push that bot lane. Moon will buy a bit more time, and Among Us should be back to defend this one.
Yeah, and it's a massive wave. We're going to have to clear it out, and that's one of Fnatic's strengths. You've got the Ember.
Savage.
Kind of
not going to back off, but there's your glyph. And they are still going to stick around. Forev tried for the spear back, but he's going to get punished for it by the Fire Blast. He'll be swapped out by Zephyr. Zephyr needs a way out of this. They'll use the arena, but Savage gets the BKB off in time. Still willing to fight back. He has the Chrono. He will go after the Tempest double, but does lose the Aegis. Now they pop the egg. They want to try and kill off this Void right here, right now, but Jabs, he gets a toss out again. Oh, Jabs saving the day. He does go down, and Raven actually gets a double kill. Cuckoo's going to jump in. Now Abed trying to go after Forev. Forev in the back lines, but Cuckoo has lost his life now. Fnatic are able to fight back. Forev just sneaking behind them, holding the back lines. Getting very, very difficult to deal with this Arc Warden. We've seen this many times before, but the later the game goes on, the more scaling happens for the Arc. Jabs is going to keep eyes. Raven does juke out the Gobble Up, but Jabs is on his tail with the Avalanche Toss, and now Abed does have the cookie with the Scatter Blast. Raven, he's going to try and force stuff, but the Tree Throw going to be there from Jabs. They do get a massive pick-off for the side of Among Us. Have Raven back up. Mid lane, Cuckoo going to get started with a Hoof Stomp and a Gobble Up, and Jabs is in with the cookie from Abed. It is going to be Forev going down perhaps. He'll try to survive this one. Still running away. Abed is going to be on the chase, but Forev with the spider legs now. Can he juke him out? No. Abed able to get the kill.
Be able to slow it with a bubble, but they're going to lose the tier 3 regardless, and they still have Chrono Among Us. Like, again, they've been so conservative. You have to be worried about that team fight spell coming out.
We've got the Ags up on Moon now, so they might be able to take a fight, but no. Looks like the side of Among Us, they're going to back off, smoke up, and try to reinitiate with this Chrono.
Ooh.
Spark Wraith not going to be there in time. They'll sneak around it. Oh, this is real sneaky here from the side of Among Us. They're going to jump in onto Moon. That's the target they want. The Goblin's going to be there, and Moon does get swapped out, but the Chrono is going to be in from Savage, and he is on top of the egg now. Magnetic Field, not going to be able to save it. Back onto another. They'll kill off Zephyr. Arena, however, from Forev, not going to be there as the BKB is out from Savage. And John, that's really unfortunate for Fnatic, because Moon, he just bought the Ags. So he has no buyback gold.
It's going to be a difficult defense. Now, you do have Raven. You can play with a bubble. You can play with that magnetic field, but you're at a very scary spot. No arena, no egg, no team fight without the Ember. You're probably just going to have to deal with mega creeps here.
Yeah, looks like there's no choice in the matter. They're going to try and delay things just a bit. That'll be your top racks going down slowly. The bottom racks all gone as well. So is the mid, but Forev going to jump in with a nice spear off onto Savage. Can they get the damage? No. There's going to be not enough, and Whitemon with the Gobble Up going straight into the back lines, buying space for Savage to take down Forev on that Mars, and that is Abed on a godlike streak now. Speaking of Abed, he's got an MKB and level 25, but Moon is going to jump in. Cookie out onto Savage, but he's going to time walk away with the BKB. He'll TP, but there's a swamp out from Zephyr. Savage now, a man on the run, will time walk, but that is the wrong way. Zephyr got the swamp up in time, and they are going to be able to kill off the Void. But they have got Megas.
Not have wards around this area. Every single time, every single Roche. They've never had the information, so it's another free one for Among Us. Aegis Cheese and that Aegis upgrade. Gonna be a big one, because the Ags on Cuckoo means you're so much more durable.
Gobble Up. He's just gonna fly out, but Jabs is... They're gonna be there on Moon. They do get the Ember kill. Now the Moonless Kiss is to fly in. Cuckoo, he'll be there with the Hoof Stomp onto Forev, and Savage will be there with the damage, but Zephyr gets a swap off. Raven now ready to try and fight this one out. They take down the Venge. Abed trying to run away, but there's your egg being committed with the Chrono. Savage will get the egg first, and then we'll get Forev on the Mars, and they will call GG. And that'll be a very convincing game number 1. For the side of Among Us. In fact, they'll just dive the fountain, and yeah. Game.
A farming mid, he is going to be a lot more active. Moon needs to match that pace. I'm not sure what you want here. The Tiny is... He's seen Jabs in the snap. We already know that he too goes for the Ags down the line.
In terms of that mid lane. Really abusing that Dissimulate, but Abed now looking for a skewer. Doesn't quite get it off. Moon will just dissimulate out. Doesn't want to risk anything. Again, it is going to be extremely important for both these guys to be able to get a good mid lane going for themselves. But bot lane, Zephyr very low, but he does go down first. Jabs is the second one to drop, and it looks like it is going to be the latter. Zephyr is going to follow up with Raven, not going to be willing to leave him alone up against Cuckoo, and they might try to go for a gank, but up at the top lane while they're doing that, Forev does die to Savage, and now Zephyr is going to get low, but will eat a Fairy Fire up. DJ now going to rotate in onto Cuckoo, and they should finally be able to kill this Centaur, and they do. Zephyr will be the one to take the kill.
It's a worthwhile trade. They want to get some early kills in this game.
Savage could be in a spot of trouble. DJ with a nice avalanche and a toss up, and that'll be Savage gone. Good rotation out from Moon as well, and that is going to make Savage just slow down a little bit. But again, it's just so hard when they've got every ultimate up and available. The best they can probably ask for is a deny on that tower now. Still going to stick around. Among Us going for the skewer after DJ, but an avalanche will fly in. Still, they do get the glimpse off, but Raven, he's got it started and does get jabs, but now Savage with the chrono. They'll drop the wall in the middle of it with the static storm, but they are still fighting Among Us. They just don't seem to care as Abed goes for a double. There goes Raven, and now your RP comes out back onto Forev. That'll mean Savage comes back in on the Void, but Zephyr is keeping them safe. Fnatic, they are buying back. They want to keep this fight going, but Zephyr will lose his life. Now Moon back in onto Savage. They have the Aether Remnant, but Savage is able to time walk in time. And now Abed still going after DJ with the glimpse back from Whitemon. That'll be another, and Moon just cannot fight back. He'll try with the Surge and Iron Shot, but this is dangerous. Savage is going to turn around with the bashes now. I don't think they have the damage. Moon still trying with the Aether Remnant, but the Shockwave, 23 Savage, he will die, but they get the die back on Moon.
Oh,
and Cuckoo just gives him the tip, so thank you very much for that.
Oh boy, that is still a very big win for Among Us, although they're still chasing around the map.
One of his kisses to come. Cuckoo with a double hoof stomp out. Raven, he's still going to get the start off with the God Strength, trying to chase down Jabs.
What?
But the Scatter Blast going to kill off Forev on the Darks here, and Jabs is going to be on the run now. Is Cuckoo going to be there to protect him with a nice hoof stomp, and Jabs is going to fly away. He offers him a glass of water, which is nice. He's not spotted. It's away. Moon still going to be on there with the Aether Remnant, but now the Static Storm has been dropped by Whitemon. They've got Moon in that Void Spirit. He's in trouble. Stormhammer going to fly through, but Savage is there to try and protect him. Now the Chrono and Moon, he's stepped back into it. Oh, now the skewer back into the Chrono with the Mortimer's Kisses to fly in. And Savage
Straight into it, and the damage is great. They've got a lot lined up. They still have the RP to play with from Abed. So the first age is once more going to Among Us. Fnatic, it's starting to get a bit dicey, Mike. 9 to 18, 9k lead for Among Us now. And
there's the Ags on Jabs. He's going to TP back towards his team into the mid lane. And Cuckoo going to catch out Moon through the Dissimulate. Savage just going to get some bashes, but DJ now getting a nice avalanche toss. Savage getting cooking forward. Another glimpse onto Moon with the Static Storm, and they do get the kill. Jabs with the Scatter Blast kills off the Void Spirit. They'll leave DJ and go after Zephyr instead. Abed just destroys him. And now Forev, oh, he's going to get stunned up and get killed off. Just domination by Among Us.
they already have the eggs. Jabs. He beat up that retreat. They found more because of it. And now you are in a very bad spot for Fnatic. There is just no two ways. Jabs, early Ags timing on the snap. You've got so many ways to initiate. They're gonna maybe find more with DJ.
Yeah, Whitemon, he's just so good with his positioning with this Disruptor. He's always there to get the glimpse back. Moon. Gobble up is there into Savage. Doesn't land on anyone, but Moon is getting bashed. He'll dissimulate. Savage in. Still not chronoing. He's waiting as Cuckoo will stampede forward. He's trying to find his target. Where is Savage? He went after Zephyr, but Zephyr has false promise. Now Savage on top of a cliff. I don't think that was the objective here. Moon, he's going to jump on top with the Stormhammer. Savage in trouble, but Jabs will save the day with the cookie. Back onto Zephyr, and now the Chrono comes out on the high ground, and he's going to throw the Mortimer's Kisses just to rub it in. Savage is going to die, but Abed will take care of it. Now Abed stuck up there, still has the RP, but there's a cookie out. Back into the Oracle, and Zephyr might just go down. Abed getting low, DJ trying to finish him off, but he will survive on 90 HP. They just can't chase him down. Forever, he's trying, but he's out of mana. And Abed, he's going to be fine. Maybe they get jabs. He's just putting stickers down.
Oh, jabs.
He just doesn't care.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. I mean, that was the best fight. Ags coming out from Moon and the Ags coming out from Raven are really starting to show up.
Raven, Abed's going to pop the BKB and just jump in. Gets the God Strength, but he's still running. He's not going to be able to fight back. And so, now you've got the God Strength on cooldown for 2. Gobble Up is out to Whitemon. Whitemon just gets sent to his death. Cookie is actually going to save him. Jabs going to slow down DJ, but now a great back wall out from Forev. And he does get Whitemon, but now Abed, he's going to go back in for a 2-man RP. He can't really skewer them back, however, but it won't matter because Savage will jump in. It's just a mess in the mid lane, but DJ's going to die. There goes Abed on your mag. Zephyr might drop through the False Promise. They also get Moon on the Void Spirit, and now Savage on a triple, looking for an Ultra, and he might just get it because Forev is getting bashed up, trying to run with the Surge. He'll get back to the Fountain, and Savage will be unwilling to dive the Fountain, but he will go back to the T3 tower in that mid lane.
It's going to be a bit slower without Abed around, but you're still in a good spot to take these objectives. The Chrono is going to be up again, so even if the defense comes out, you're going to have a way of forcing a fight out for yourself still. Roche, it's where a lot of teams tend to fall flat, it seems, against Among Us, and it's just another freebie. So Savage has the second life. They've got
the side of Fnatic aren't too careful. Savage is getting edicted up by the Oracle, but it's only just delaying things for Savage. Now he's going to make the jump in onto Zephyr, but is not going to be able to go for the kill. But there's a gobble up in onto Abed. He'll get a skill back onto Zephyr, and that means Zephyr is going to die. Now the Chrono's out. They've caught 2. Savage going to go after Forev, and it looks like Forev has no way out of this one. He's been hoof stomp up, and he's gone. Raven will Stormhammer in again, but didn't even pop the God Strength. He knows he can't fight this one out. Meanwhile, Moon did kill off jabs on the Snapfire, but the rest of his team is just dying.
Oh man, it's very, very challenging now for Fnatic to find those openings. They need to buy back in Raven if they want to hold on to any of these racks.
He's gonna jump in. Savage. Abed showing he still has that RP. They're going to go back in onto DJ. Abed uses one RP, does miss, uses the second, does miss. And Moon is going to catch him now, and I believe that was Abed just telling them he doesn't need the RPs. Moon trying to hit him, but Abed's ignoring him. He's going after the rats.
Oh.
And that's called asserting your dominance, kids. It's not much to it. Abed just doesn't see a threat. Savage gonna get jumped on here, has the Aegis, gonna take the racks and will let the Aegis go. Gets caught by the Aether Remnant. Savage in trouble, does have the BKB, will time walk to get full HP back up, and he's gonna TP in front of him. So now they're gonna try and go for the fight. They might catch out Cuckoo here on the Centaur, and it looks like that is the only option for them. Cuckoo will cop the death for the team. Everyone else is going to be able to get out just fine, and Chaps throwing Abed onto the cliff. Percent, by the way.
Oh,
has been for about 5 minutes, it seems like. Actually, it's been quite a while. Mid lane, Raven does get Whitemon, but now Stampede in. Chaps is going to get vacuumed out. No. Savage is there with the 3-man Chrono, and now the RPs are out. They want one person, and it's going to be Raven. But now looking for a secondary RP. We'll go after Forev. Raven's still alive, but there's your RP again from Abed, and that'll mean Savage can walk back in and go after Moon, but that Edict is again disarming Savage, so he can't finish him off. It's a 3-for-1 trade. Fnatic are winning this one. Back in with the Avalanche toss. Savage does tie. Now Fnatic able to maybe get Abed on this Magnus. They'll chase him down with the Fortune's End, and it looks like Abed will be the 5th one to drop here, and suddenly Fnatic have a full team wipe.
Oh, no buybacks as well, so there's a lot of objectives to melt through. If they have...
The real shame is that Raven can't get any farming because he is still dead. Looks like they have spotted out Whitemon, and he'll go for the Yules up. Static Storm to be dropped with the Aghanim Scepter Storm, and now Jabs is there with the Mortimer's Kisses, and once again the supports of Among Us will kill off Moon on the Void, and now even DJ gonna get spotted out. He's trying to fight back with the toss, but it's probably gonna be no good as Jabs is gonna be in, and that is gonna be DJ gone.
Oh man, Among Us. It's not. You have Moon back up as well. You go for a silence play.
Smoke up. Among Us, Moon is going to jump in. Stormhammer as well, but a Chrono is going to land. It was a nice back wall, but it may not matter as Abed now does get the RP off the chain, and the Mortimer's Kisses are going to fly in, and even more heroes to come in from Abed. He's just delivering them to Savage. Oh, that's it. GG's call. They've had enough. Abed, delivery man of Among Us, has delivered.
Man, Fnatic, they had some shining moments, but... And Cuckoo told him, well, you got to come back. You know? So, Fnatic...